I don't know what happened, part 2. It's like, I got the phone call, I cleared everything out, I came back to it, here we are, second part. It just went bloop and went away. Oh my goodness. So 2 of these will almost fill up 1 bottle if that's the other direction you wanted to go. Okay, so now back to these. What are we going to do? Oh yes, I wanted to do, we're going to do them over the other shades so you can see how they line up. You know, you get in the middle of doing stuff and then life happens. Hey, you know, there you go. Okay. And I know there was something else I wanted to say. Oh yes, that's what I was saying. On the polishes, if you are using your smudge free on your new artwork and you needed to top coat it, and you know, basically you want to wipe it off before you stick it back into your bottle because you don't want to contaminate your polish and have it get cloudy or mix anything in there. And because different formulas of polishes and the items that Maniology uses could potentially show up differently on in your polish, it could make things go clunky and gunky and all that neat stuff. And I know I needed to, and I keep meaning to, and I keep getting distracted by doing the things I'm doing, and I totally space getting, I buy the big roll of, and this comes, I've had this now several months. This usually lasts me a really long time, and it's like, I don't know, $4 or $5. I like the masking tape a lot better than the, because it tears off easier, it's less, it's just, try it if you like it, and if you don't, that's okay. And if you know you already don't like it, then that's okay too. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. And then you can do that, and it's faster and easier, and there we go. See, and I got distracted and didn't close up my bottle. Do as I suggest, get in the habit of doing it. It's the distractions that you have to make sure that you're... Stamping is usually a relaxing thing for me when I'm just stamping, other than when I'm trying to stamp and show and experiment with other things along the way. And this didn't pick up really well, and I'm not going to fight with it because, hey, it's just been one of those days. We're just going to make it be easy. You like the easy buttons so much better. And when they don't naturally happen or aren't already there, then, hey, I make my own. Just go with what works. Because, hey, sometimes the happy accidents are what actually come out looking a lot better than what you thought you were going to get. So there's that. Okay. I already have thoughts, and I can't wait to... Oh. Yes. Okay. I get in my head and I totally forgot what I was doing. Yes, that happens to even those of us who have been doing it a while. I have so many things that I'm thinking of. Yes, all those thoughts in my head. Steps do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you go. Okay, so on to what I was thinking. Okay, I love these shades, and these are supposed to be summer shades, or, you know, spring or whatever, you know, fruit and fun and great. And I really like the vibrancy of the colors that they pop, but they do not pop with each other, and that's okay. So these will be great for base colors. And I know a lot of people have the issues with, and I see the questions all the time, that the stamping polishes chip. And for me, yes, I do change my polishes sometimes multiple times a day if I'm doing videos. Sometimes I get busy and life happens. And it's like, if I can do multiple changes and film the videos and have them all ready to go, and then I can schedule them. And yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes I do that because life gets crazy, and sometimes it's easier for me just to do them in advance, and then you see them every day, and everybody's good. And then something happens, and there are times where I have breaks that I don't do videos because I have things happening in my personal life I have to go take care of. Or I don't feel well, or there's something else going on, or whatever the case. There are days that I'm coming out here that I want to do a video, and I have plans, and I get phone calls, I get interrupted, I have other events, there's people outside doing the things that I can't, you know, record a video with for, or whatever the case. So there's that. There are days that the dog just won't have any part of it, and she's in the background being noisy. It happens. So for me, there have been times I've had the same design on my nails for 2 weeks, and I'm like, God, I just need to change my polish because I'm sick of this. And it's still on there 2 weeks later. So my point is that I think it has to do with kind of the things that you do and how you do the prep. So for me, I love all of the Maniology products that they have, the cuticle oils and the lotion, potions, and cream. Get them, use them. Put the treatment things to get the base thingies that you put on before you put your polish on. There's treatments you can get. There's primers that you can get. Maniology has you covered. There's a boatload of them. Use them. I found that this is hard as hoof, a nail strengthening cream. I like the lotion. I don't think that it's doing anything to make my nails any harder. They're still just as flimsy. They're still just as weak. And I put lots, I'm going to tell you, lots of layers of polish. So I will do, with my base layers, I will do several of those. There's like 1, 2, 3, probably 4 of stuff that's just clear or barely tinted that you can't see. And that's before I even put polish on. And then I do put the sticky base. Sometimes I used to do that a lot more than I have been, but I will use the smudge free or the sticky base. I will then do a stamping polish, and generally speaking I do 2 coats because I want to have the layer of the polish be as smooth as it can possibly be. And then I will do my stamping art, and so sometimes that's just one stamp with one shade of polish. And then I do the smudge free, and then I do the top coats. And the top coats, there's probably 2 or 3 layers of that. So you're looking at, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're anywhere from 7 to 12 layers of polish when I'm doing just a standard mani for me. And if I'm doing multiple layers, then for each layer is another layer. And well, there you go. So anywhere from 10 to 20 layers of polish. And that's why my own personal manis can take me an hour to do. Sometimes I can get them done in 20 minutes. It just depends on what prep work I've done and all that neat fun stuff. So there's that. But so these ones are going to be great for base polish. And yes, you can do base polish. And if you are someone who is rough on your hands, you don't want to change your polish a lot, you want it to last and last, then do more layers of the smudge free. So do 2 layers of this after you've done your art, and then do multiple layers of the top coats that you're going to use, and that to some degree you can do a new layer of top coat every day, and that'll keep your nails from, and I know there have been some Maniology polishes that I tested them out for like 3 days, and I didn't get any chips. I didn't get any wear. They did fade in color, but there's a lot of things that can make that happen. Like if you're using the isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol, if you're using a lot of that, that will break down your nail polish. It might take it a lot longer than nail polish remover, but it does take off your nail polish. So there's that to be in consideration of. If you're using a lot of alcohol or bleach type ingredients, then wear gloves or something to protect your fingers. So there's that. Okay, so this does not also show up very well over cloudy, and I doubt that it's going to show up over white, but I will do another one with some images of white. And then, but oh my gosh, look at that over straight up black. Those are beautiful. The way that just, I love that. So let's do some really quick. Let's do some other images with darker colors over the other ones. So we'll do a really fast one with straight up black. I know I didn't get that all the way closed. Oh, so the dark colors on top of these are going to be fabulous. And this is Deep Space. This is a new fan favorite. I know it's going to be, because at this point, if it's not already, B505. This is a beautiful color we just got earlier this year. And it's a very thin light blue. It's not a dark blue, but dang. And Cosmos is another one that is, I don't know. I don't know what to think about Cosmos because, hey, there's that. Okay. Yep. And don't drop things. Yeah, I was working on other stuff and I haven't fixed up my messes of things because I'm going to be working on stuff. This is Cosmos. It's almost a dupe for black, and I really hope that they don't make that go away. So, and that is the Fruity Cutie polish. Thank you for joining me. Please don't let those who are in the Misery Loves Company Club recruit you, and they're always recruiting. Sometimes those members don't even know that they're part of that, looking to find someone to commiserate with. Sometimes it's helpful that you can get them out of that club. Please show them kindness and love and support as much as you possibly can. But I understand sometimes you can't, and that's okay. But I understand that one way or another, we're not going to survive this for future generations if we don't figure out how to share more kindness and treat each other with respect and empathy and understanding, and find our humanity within ourselves, because heaven forbid there are way too many workers out there who are going to jobs they hate just because they need a job, and well, they don't feel appreciated by the companies or the public that they serve, and it's just a sad way to live. And I know I had to live through that, but at this point I'm hoping that we can change that trend and be kind, instead of being the people who stop and say, I'm angry and I'm mad because something didn't go my way. Do your best to stop and say, hey, I want to talk to the manager because that employee did a great job and I just wanted to acknowledge that. Thank you very much. Tell the employee, tell the manager, tell everybody, how much you appreciate them and the store and what they are, because, if you don't call the main headquarters and say, hey, I'm glad that you have this location here, they will close up and go someplace else. And then you have areas of the country where, in various cities, in sections of town, for those who are lower income, have what they call a food desert, that within walking or busing distance they cannot adequately get groceries to be able to cook fresh foods at home. And that's a sad way to live, especially if there's not even any place where you can go to a fast food place either that's nearby and get something to eat if you needed to. It just breaks my heart. So at this point, show more kindness, be more kindness, do the best that you can to help create a better civilization. See you soon. Thank you for following and watching, and I appreciate everybody who is watching my videos, following my channel. Please subscribe, because I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and I'm a little over 400, so I need to get, I'm a little over 300, trying to get to 400, and I will have a drawing for a mystery plate I will send out to some lucky winner for getting to 400. So, and I will keep doing that every time we get to another level until I hit 1,000. And then from there on, well, I don't know what else we'll continue to do, but we will find something. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.